All right, I think I got this thing figured out now. I don't know if I'm going to post the other videos, but I end up bracket going forward in the lowest position. I got a good hand clearance to the muffler, whatever. I have rebuilt this tiger tail so many times I don't even want to explain it to anybody anymore. Let me try to shoot this camera up while I remove all this crap. Explain my situation. You know, this is not a how-to, this is what I did. So you can see I got the tabs down, lowest position, all the way forward on these. I had to cut 3/8 off that. You can kind of see my Sharpie marker. That was my original location when I wanted that pin. Look over here, I'll show you what I ended up doing to make this thing work. Build a little jig up on my chop saw. You know, I had to, this is to raise it up because it's got the flange, right? Flange went that way. This is what I ended up cutting off. That was to hold it out so the flange didn't hit the backstop. Got hot, screwed the powder coat up. Just good times all around. But, I looked on the forums. How close can you put a tiger tail to the muffler? And there's a lot of people that wanted to know the same question that I had. And the only answers was I put mine too close and it melted, quote unquote, And it's like, oh, you didn't even say how close it was, bud. Like, way to help the internet out. You know, one guy was pissed. He bought his, put it on his machine. You know, there was no real good instructions. KFI, tiger tail, they don't say anything. They don't tell you what to do as far as muffler clearance. I think it says avoid excess heat. I mean, talk about having a lawyer write up your instructions. So yeah, that's. I mean, I got little side to side. Yeah, she's tight. The last time I did this, I tried it with that tab on the back side, and my rope was binding. God, I'll probably post that anyway, just because someone will watch it. So if you're not familiar with tiger tail, this is how it works. It's a Polaris recovery system. You got 12 feet of heavy duty synthetic. If you're towing and they catch up to you, it auto retracts. This is where the last video went bad. It bound up and I got no auto retract. And of course, the way I had all the bolts, laced, I had to take everything apart again. I've taken that apart so many times. So that's my, what's my departure angles? What am I looking at here? He's hanging out. I mean, I could tuck that thing in more. I know I can. It's just the heat. I don't know what the heat situation is. You know, the one guy told his story. He's like, it melted. He called them up. And they said, tough shit. He bought it off Amazon, sent it back. I mean, I can't really get any farther away. How does that look? It doesn't look bad. I mean, at one point I had this thing so tight tucked it was clearing this plastic shroud by an 1/8 inch. In fact, the disundulation of this thing every once in a while would touch that. So I picked up another. I don't see the point in destroying it. Like, these are not inexpensive. I mean, it's not like a Ferrari or anything, but like, you buy it to have it. You buy it for the convenience of its auto retract. You don't have to deal with like getting your ropes out. It's always on. You know, you got hook points. You know, someone can grab you if they have to. Whatever. You still got your factories. You know, it's pretty well tucked underneath there with, pretty decent clearance. Well, you can get it way more tucked. It's just how close to the muffler, and like, I don't know the answer to that. I think the answer changes because every machine's muffler is different. You know. I don't know if this helps anybody. I just realized, like, I have all these questions. I go on the internet and there's no answer. Like, no one's got the answers that I'm looking for. So I was like, well, I'll just do it and make a goddamn video, and then there's the answer. So there you go. If you're dealing with this shit, that's what I did. I don't think I can get to the first hole, so I can't get it back any farther. I mean, it would be madness. Like, I'd have to chop the living shit out of it, and then, yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. I guess if I'm going up anything that steep, Little scrape. I mean, I saw one guy get saved by his tiger tail because it was hanging out so far he was flipping literally backwards and the tiger tail saved him. So there's always that. I mean, it's pretty well up there. I was kind of worried about banging my shin on it. I mean, let's look down the, where's the other pipe at? All right, there's the pipe right there. So it's hanging out that much. Just it's hanging out maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches past the rear bumper, which isn't that bad. I mean, considering, you know, tucking it up high and tight. Yeah, that's good. Just the muffler thing. I just don't know I know heat's bad. Plastic melts. That rope is a type of plastic. You know, the website is like, don't let sunshine touch it and keep it out of the heat.